Your eyes bright blue as the sky, deeper than the sea, warm as the sun, and peaceful as a light breeze. Your eyes capture me in an instant and leave me hypnotized.
Alright, now what you're gonna do, because what you've done, you got a lot of meat in here, not a whole lot of sauce. Really what I'm doing is I'm making this a little bit different. Normally I have a lot more sauce and very little meat. But sometimes there are people out there who really can't have tomato sauce or really don't like a lot of tomato sauce. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have the sauce engulf the meat. But the meat is going to help thicken this out. The little bit of grease that did not get to drain off the meat will now become a part of the sauce. And as that cools, it will thicken. Okay. I've got everything done now. Got our oven preheated to 350. And what we're doing now is we're just starting our layer. First thing we're going to start it with is, of course, the sauce on the bottom. Be generous. Be generous, but just be careful, because I will tell you that when you're cooking it, you want to make sure that you have every bit of this stuff, because the reason why is you're going to have a hell of a leakage on your hands with the aluminum foil with all the cheese and whatnot. So I just want you to be aware of that. You don't have to put a whole lot on the bottom, but I like to. Nobody understands me, but that's okay. Now, you can only... Now, after you put the meat and the cheese, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take our lasagna noodles and we're going to start layering them on the top of that. Don't worry about it, because they don't have to be perfect. Just like Sarah Evans says, it doesn't have to be perfect. Every little puzzle piece doesn't have to fit. And it's true. What I do is I always overlap my noodles. Because, you see, when you overlap the noodle, you have a better benefit of things. And if your noodles are sticking together, don't worry, just run some water on them. They'll unstick with the quickness. Cold water. And everybody's like, oh Lord, my noodles. Lasagna noodles are tougher than they look. So not to worry. Now, again, first thing we add is the meat. Okay. Again, we're adding our meat mixture. Be as generous as you want to, you know what I'm saying? Usually in these little Pyrex dishes, all you get is about 3 layers, and that's about it anyway. But put your meat, you skim your cheese across the top, set it in there, in sections. 1, 2, and 3. Then what you do is you just go through, you kind of mash it there, you kind of spread it around. Make sure it gets to every edge. If you have to get more cheese, get more cheese. This is going to come together really nicely, people, I'm telling you. Now don't worry, because it's going to look like, oh my God, I messed up, because you will have an issue. I'm being kind of skimpy for a reason. It's because I'm making more than one dish. Because I have a little visitor coming. So, okay. Let's just see. We've layered them. That's pretty much, what they look like before you put them in the oven. And what I'm doing now is, like I said, I'm just sprinkling some mozzarella cheese over the top. And I will give you another tip that's very important. Make sure you just leave it on top with cheese. Don't put any noodles on top, because they'll be so hard you can't eat them by the time they're done. What we've done is we've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. We're going to take aluminum foil now, and we're going to cover each dish very, very carefully and very, very thoroughly Of course, what's going to happen, and I told you before, you're going to have an overflow. But I'll see you after the show. Well, we completed this, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead on, take this up out of here, one by one. And you gotta be careful because the heat with that. You really don't want to burn yourself, but if you can get around there, you see that. It's pretty much what you're looking for. Ooh. Well, you know, it was a pleasure cooking for you. You know, just let me know. We'll put my email address listed below, and then if you want to email me and get the recipes for things, feel free to do so. Okay? Until next time, au revoir.